down PowerShell scripts and exe applications for installation on Windows 10 devices with the MDM channel, which would give you the ability to do a little bit more control around removing some of those things. As I know there are PowerShell scripts out there that exist out there in order to remove those. We just don't really have the capability to do those right now.
All right. So this will, because the way I'm looking at, I'm looking at one of our OEM Surfaces, and it comes with kind of a built-in Office and the Get Office app, and those will not accept a school account. Will this Office install remove those or overwrite those other installations?
And which installations are you talking about?
I'm looking at the OEM Surfaces come with some additional stuff, more than your just standard bare bones Windows 10 installation if you use it from an ISO. So I do have here. Seeing
are
a lot.
Those modern apps, or are they legacy? Well, not legacy, but desktop apps. Do you know what type of apps there?
It's here. Okay, so when I open up, say Word, it says couldn't verify subscription. Sorry, we can't verify your Office 365 subscription. So it looks like this is a pre-installed Office 365. It's waiting for an Office 365 installation. And when I try to put in and I saw this before, and when I try to put in my school account to try and activate it, it didn't like it. It says it's the wrong type of license.
Interesting. I would have to see that. If it's specific to Surfaces, it might not be something that I've been able to replicate before. So I definitely have to take a look at that.
All right.
Is there any way you could share your screen from there?
See here. This test machine is not domained, and the device I'm have Skype on is a separate machine.
Could you run a camera on that and just do kind of like a sketchy camera view?
I could try something. Try something like that.
Just because the other issue is that if it's an actual full installation of Office on here that's just some weird version, that may cause conflicts when we actually try to push down Office to the device.
All right. So let's see if I can do this. So I'm gonna start the video here. So this is just gonna be my webcam. So can you see me?
Yes.
All right. So as I said, this is kind of
okay.
Sketchy, but this is what we have as a quick. Okay, so you can see the Surface device.
Yep.
So let me.
You want Simonet to hold the main computer, Daniel, and go back camera on that?
So here you go. So if I open up the screen here, you can see in this corner right here, you have the pre-installed devices. And when I attempt to open one of them up,
oh, that is full Word too.
it is a full Word, yeah. And if I try to accept and open things up, it's going to be asking me to sign in. And when I attempt to sign in using my school account, it didn't like that. I could try it again real quick.
Yeah, I just want to see if it gives you a specific error.
Okay. Well, gave me a different result. Looks like it accepted it.
Interesting.
I wonder if this did, in a way, overlay over that then, possibly.
It's a possibility. So basically what we're doing with the deployment is just going in and pushing down a Office Pro Plus configuration. It is possible that it's just changing the way that it's configured and the actual licenses that are assigned on there.
That'd be fabulous.
What's actually already on the device is Pro Plus anyway. That is a possibility. It would definitely be a little weird, but I'm not going to rule it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might have. I'm looking at the... If you look at my screen, I'm looking at the programs and features, if you can read that. But it looks like it added the Office 365 Pro Plus in addition to the 3 versions that were there additionally.
Yeah, I see that.
So it looks like maybe just added an additional version.
Cool.
Of
Well, that
Office.
works.
Which is why they accepted it.
Is there a way then, and we might want to test this at that point, where there's some other rogue login or, you know, app opening feature that's one of those other versions that as the student accesses that somehow, they try to put in their credentials and it doesn't work? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you're trying to say. I don't think we have that capability, again, because we really only have access to the data that we've pushed down through InTune. We don't really have management of the rest of the device because we're making the distinction that this is not an Azure AD join device or an AD join device. This is a personal device that we're giving, adding a little bit of security onto and giving them rights to access certain Kingston resources. You know what I mean?
Maybe, and you probably answered that, but I'm wondering, since we have, you know, if it already has a pre-existing install of Office 365, and then we do this other install that appears to just overlay over that, when you go into programs, it looks like there are 2 or 3 different versions though there. Is there a way for them to accidentally access one of those other versions and try to log in that way, and it's not the Pro Plus version that's got the right credentials for them to be able to log in?
Yeah, so I think that's something that we would have to test.
Okay.
So based on what I saw in the installations there, what it looks like is that the devices come pre-installed with Office 365 Home Edition, which obviously then won't take a worker school account. So it would have to be using an Office 365 Home license, which is what they're trying to push there. Whereas we're installing Pro Plus, and it's overriding those icons to direct you into that.
Okay.
I don't think it actually supports more than one version of Office installed.
Okay.
So I think those other ones were just language packs that were still remaining on there. So if you look around, you should only see one copy of Word or something if you search that in the start menu.
Yeah, when I search, all I just get is single word.
Perfect. Okay, that answers it perfectly.
So
Thank you.
So